Hi guys, today I'm so excited because I'm doing another face-off collab and I'm going to be collabing with my friend Katie Marie. If you don't know who Katie is, you are totally missing out because she is amazing. I've been watching Katie for such a long time and I think we have also done 3 collabs in the past. Maybe it's been 2, but I've definitely collabed with her in the past and some of you might even have found her from my channel. But basically Katie's channel is kind of similar to mine, honestly, in a lot of ways. She makes the same content that I do. She does multiple look videos. She focuses a lot of indie makeup. She does a little bit of mainstream as well, but her reviews are very thorough. She really tests out palettes every time she tries them, and she just does a really good job at not only being very thorough and objective in her reviews, but she's also very entertaining to watch, and I love the way that she edits her videos. So if you guys are unfamiliar with what a face-off is, this is something that was started by Danielle Perry. I will have her channel link down below. She is also amazing, would highly recommend you go check her out. But basically what a face-off is 2 or more people, however many are in the collab, use the same shades from the same palette to create a look with, and usually the shades are drawn randomly by a random number generator. So I had Katie pick out the shades because every time I pick out the shades, it ends up being the most awful color story ever. So she picked out the shades, and of course she got a good color story because I didn't pick the colors. So I'm very excited. I think we're gonna get a really good look out of this, and it's going to be really fun. And the palette that we're going to use is going to be the Feral palette by Menagerie Cosmetics. If you have not seen this palette, here's what the palette looks like. It is a stunner of a palette. I have not used this in such a long time, so I'm gonna go ahead and swatch out the shades that we're gonna be using so you can see. So we're gonna be starting off by taking shade number 1, which is this beautiful teal. We also have the purple here, which is really pretty. The yellow matte. So far we have 3 mattes. We also have, let's see, the pink matte down here, and then the green shimmer. So that's going to be our color story. And I think that we're going to be able to get something really nice out of this. So let me just do some very quick swatches here so you can see them all together. I probably should have dug my finger into those a little bit more just so we can really see the colors, but this is going to be a really fun look. How do I do this? Let's try that. So that's basically going to be the color story. I'm gonna give you a bit of a better swatch for that blue as well. Yeah, that's so much better. It's been such a long time since I used this palette that I don't know if the shadows are going to perform as well as when I first got it, because this palette is almost 2 years old now, so it'll be interesting to see what the performance is like, because like I said, I haven't used it in such a long time. Oh, a few more things before we get started. So this is my first video filming with my new camera. I don't know if it's the first video that's going up, however, but let me know how the quality is. Can you tell a difference? Because I feel like looking at a viewfinder, everything looks pretty good, but I've obviously yet to like import it and see things, you know, full screen stuff, because I don't have a screen when I'm filming. I just have the viewfinder there. Another thing I just wanted to say, because this is so fun. So remember when I said in my top 5 bottom 5 new makeup releases last time? Maybe this is going up after my next video. But anyway, I was talking about the new Linda Halberg lip products, and they saw the video and they ended up sending me 3. So I thought I could put one of these on. So these are supposed to be kind of shiny but smudge proof or transfer proof lipsticks, which just sounds like a transfer proof gloss. So I'm not really sure like how that works, but this is what the packaging looks like. These look really cute. So I'm going to use the shade here called Dusty Pink Latex, and I'm gonna put that on, and I want to wear it just while I'm doing my makeup so we can see, because it does take a little while apparently for these to really dry down, but I want to see if they actually do. I'm super intrigued. I swatched this yesterday and it definitely seemed like it would stay kind of shiny for a while. So it's a very, I wouldn't say thick, but it's a very opaque gloss. Like that's how it goes on. That color is beautiful. Might not go like the best with my look, but I'm gonna go ahead and pop that on. I really like that I'm not gonna need a lip liner with this, because it is opaque enough that I can use this to overline a little bit. Ooh, I love that color. That is a perfect nude gloss for me. I love that. So, I mean, even if this doesn't dry down and it's just a gloss, I still love it because this looks so good. Oh, I love this. So let's go into the palette. Let's go ahead and create a look. I'm very excited, like I said. Going to use my Gerard Clean Canvas Primer as my eyeshadow primer. I'm still kind of testing this out and I haven't really fully made up my mind about it, so I just want to kind of keep trying it. So far I do like it though, but I don't know if I like it more than my Natasha Denona one. I think I like the Natasha Denona one a little bit more still, but I do really like the color of this and how it goes on. This may have been a little bit too much, but it's fine. Just gonna take my finger over this a little bit and remove the excess. Now, let's see, I probably should have thought about what I wanted to do beforehand. Usually in these face-offs, like, it's planned out way in advance and I know already which colors I'm going to use, but I still don't try to figure out what I'm going to do with them until, like, right before I'm about to film, which probably should be better at that, but hey, I like to kind of wing it with my shadows anyway. So we have the green as a shimmer, which is the only shimmer, meaning that's what's going to go on my lid because I don't like having an all matte eye look. Katie is probably going to do that though, if I had to guess, because she does like doing all matte looks, so she's probably going to put some of these on her lid as well. Let's see, what is going to go the best with the green shimmer? Probably the teal and the purple, so maybe that's what I'll do. Maybe I'll do the yellow in my inner corner and then do a crease with these two and then have the pink and the purple under my eye. I think that's what I'm gonna go ahead and do. So I'm going to start, I don't remember how layerable that purple is. Maybe I'll start with the purple and blend it out with the blue just to be safe. I think that's what I'm going to do, but firstly, I'm actually gonna go into the yellow and I'm going to pop this in my inner corner. Because when I do put down a matte in my inner corner in this way, I do like to go in with the matte shade first, because sometimes when I go in with my crease colors, they get a little bit out of hand and I forget to leave room for the inner corner shade, but doing it this way, I don't really have a choice. So I'm just gonna take this kind of blown out in the inner corner. I'm probably gonna layer stuff over this anyway, but I'm just gonna start with this so I have it down where I want it to be. Also gonna take it under my eye a little bit, just in the front portion here. So I do feel like the lip product is kind of like starting to dry down a little bit. Like, it doesn't feel like very wet, if that makes sense. Like, it still doesn't feel matte, and I can tell that if I like touch it, it's going to transfer, but I do feel like something is happening, and I really like how it feels on the lips. It doesn't feel drying at all, and it just looks really nice. Like, I can see myself using these so much, so I'm really excited to have those. So like I said, we're gonna go into the purple. That's going to be my transition shade, and I'm going to blend it out with the teal. So I'm gonna go in with the purple here first, using my reference number 13 brush, just placing it in my outer corner to begin with. I'm also going to take it around down to my lower lash line a little bit. I'm also going to take this all the way through my crease. Not going to blend this purple into the yellow because these are complementary colors and they are going to muddy up a little bit. So I'm just gonna kind of leave them right next to each other here, and then once I go in with the teal, I'm gonna kind of blend that all the way over because those are going to blend in together a little bit better. Like I said, taking this underneath my eye, just on the outer portion here as well. Actually, I'm gonna take this all the way through on my lower lash line, and then I'm going to blend it all out with that pink shade. I try to kind of match my accessories with the colors that I had in the palette, or the ones that I knew I was going to use today. These earrings are from Betsy Johnson. I don't know if they're available. I got them at TJ Maxx like a long time ago, but I really, really like her jewelry, especially when I can get it on sale. I just think that all of her stuff is so cute, and I love that they're like different lengths. I think that's adorable. Oh, also before I forget, I do want to just mention the refer sale real quick. I know that everyone's talking about it. I'm sorry if it gets repetitive, but for those of you who do care, I do want to mention it. I know a lot of you don't, and that's totally fine, but Refer is having their holiday sale. Basically, they're going to have brush 23, 24, and 25 for half off, which is going to be a $100 discount. You will get the discount if you use my affiliate link down below in my description box. They're also having still the core set on half off, so you can get that if you use the code CONCEPTSTORE. I would show you the holiday set, but I actually don't have it. They were going to send it to me, but it hasn't come yet, and I know I'm already late like mentioning this in a video. I did mention it on my community page, but since I don't have it, I can't show it to you. I'm so sorry. I'll have a picture of the brushes on the screen here. I do have one of them. I have the really, really, really small pencil brush. It's the one that I keep saying I'm using that's a prototype, and I really love it. So if you guys have been thinking about picking up any kind of Refer brushes, all of the other brushes are also 20% off. So this is probably going to be like the best offer that they're ever going to have. Maybe not ever, but in a very, very long time. So if you've been thinking about maybe getting some Refer brushes and trying them out, I would highly recommend it because you guys see me use them all the time, especially this one. This is my number 13 brush, and I cannot live without it. It's just the best brush that I have ever found for my small little hooded eyes. I just think it's amazing. And this is looking really good. Like, wouldn't this be such a cute look to just kind of leave it here? I don't know, I kind of like this. I'm gonna go into the teal shade now, which is called Harmonia. So this one right here. And like I said, I'm gonna use that to blend out in my crease. And these should blend quite nicely in together, probably creating a bit of a dark blue where they meet. So I'm gonna start by just taking it right above that purple, making sure that I get some of this down where my eyeshadow primer is still tacky, and then I'm kind of gonna blend in between a little bit better after. I feel like this is gonna be such a peacock look, but I already love it. I think this looks so cute. And then with the green on the lid after, ooh, I really like this look already. This is fun. So I'm gonna go into Wisteria here, and I'm gonna use that to blend out underneath my eye. And man, do I need to clean my brushes because I haven't done that in such a long time. I'm so overdue, but I'm also just so lazy and I hate doing it. But I'm at the point now where I'm like, I need clean brushes. I cannot live like this. So that's gonna be my job later today, is just to clean all of my brushes. Let me know if maybe you guys want to see a video of how I clean my brushes. I will admit though that I'm not very careful when it comes to cleaning my brushes. Like, I'm not the kind of person who takes the best care of my brushes, I'm not going to lie. But if you want to see it and you want to see how someone who doesn't care about their brushes washes them, let me know. Maybe I can do a wash my brushes with me video or something like that. And just to get the blend a little bit better, I'm going to take a clean brush here. This is my number 14 brush. It's a bit of a bigger fluffy brush. Hopefully it's clean enough. I'm just going to run that over the edge of the blue here and really start buffing this out and make sure that the edges are not as harsh. So I think this is looking quite good. What I'm going to do next is I'm going to look for my glitter primer. I could not find that last time. Oh, because I put it in the drawer with my eyeshadow primers, which is not where I usually put it. So I'm gonna put down a layer of my glitter primer and just get rid of this hair right here, which is really, really annoying. And yeah, I'm gonna put down a little bit of this, and then I'm gonna pop the green shade on top. Just taking this all over my lid and blending it into that purple. Now, green isn't normally a color I would blend into a purple, but I know I've said this in the past that if you're trying to blend a shimmer into a matte, you don't really have to worry about color theory and stuff getting muddy, because shimmers don't blend into mattes the way that mattes blend into mattes, and the same kind of goes for blending a shimmer into a shimmer. I find that you can pretty much get away with blending any shimmer colors in together. Even a yellow shimmer and a purple shimmer is not going to get as muddy as if they were to be mattes, if that makes sense, at least in my experience. So I think this is basically it for the look. I am of course going to finish off. So let me go ahead and do that real quick. I'm gonna wait for my inner corner until I've got like the rest of my eyes done, because I don't know yet what I want to use, but let me just do some liner and mascara and I'll be right back. Okay, so the eyes are done. I didn't do anything fancy. I just popped a little bit of this yellow eyeliner in my waterline. This is from Lethal. It's in the shade Stereo. So let's go ahead and kind of finish it off. So what I want to do is I want to use the Arthurine palette from Menagerie, like I said, for my blush. So I was thinking maybe we could dip into this purple. I mean, that's a little bit scary, but maybe if I do a little bit of blush draping with these two, maybe I'll try that out. I mean, that is also really scary, but might as well try it, right? So basically how I've been using these blushes, because of how pigmented they are, like they are so pigmented, is I'll take my brush and then I first go into the blush that I want to use. So I'm going to dip into this one. So you see there's a lot of product on there. And then while I still have that on my brush, I'm going into a pressed powder and I'm kind of just taking that over so that it just tones down the color a little bit. And that way it's just a little bit less pigmented, but you still get the color, and it's also just a lot easier to blend out as well. So that actually looks really nice. I'm not mad at that at all. It obviously doesn't look as purple on my face because I did put a little bit of kind of powder over the top. So I'm gonna keep this kind of high up here. I swear, like, using the powder trick just helps blend these blushes out so much better, because even though I like a pigmented blush, I do still want to be able to blend it out a little bit easier. So once I have this color down, I'm gonna go into, is that what I want to do? Maybe I'll do this one instead. I feel like that will actually look kind of cute, and that way I don't have to mix it with anything. So let me just go ahead and do a little bit of this. I'm gonna tap it off a little bit, and then that's gonna kind of go like on the lower portion of my cheek. I think that looks really cute. I think I can mess with this. I think I like that. I think it kind of goes with the look as well, and I'm also going to use a pink highlighter, and I think that that's really going to make it all come together. So for my highlighters, I'm going to use multiples, and I'm going to use my Bitter Lace Beauty ones. Actually, I have 2 full palettes here. I do have more as well, but these are my favorites. So this is from the Candy Coated collection. I'm gonna grab the shade here, which I think is called Cupcake something, Cupcake Crush. That was the pink highlighter that I was talking about. I'm gonna use that on my face. And I do have a code with Bitter Lace Beauty now. I know I mentioned it in a couple of videos. Look how pretty that is. I do have a code with them. It's Annette15. It will save you 15% off. It's not affiliated if you've been looking to pick up some of these. Maybe they're having a Black Friday sale or something. I'm not really sure if they're having sales, but I just cannot get enough of these. And these will definitely end up in my best of 2020 products because it's one of those that I just keep reaching for over and over and over again. And I just can't stop because I love them so much. Ooh, that layer so cutely over that blush. Ooh, I'm starting to really like this look. This is cute. And then I'm gonna go into the iridescent ones as well. And for my inner corner, I'm gonna use Electric. I think that's what this one is called. This is the yellow one. Yeah, this one is called Electric. And then for my brow bone, I'm gonna go in with the blue one, which is called Lucid. Isn't it amazing what just a little bit of extra glow can do to a look? Because I think that this really came together. This is so cute. I love this. So let's do the test with the lipstick here. I'm scared because this still feels a little tacky. Like it definitely doesn't feel matte at all. So I'm gonna go ahead and kiss my hand. I feel like this is going to transfer. I mean, that's not bad. It's really not bad at all. Like it's just a little bit. I could imagine if you're like drinking and stuff. Honestly, I'm impressed. Like that is quite cool. That is really cool, actually. I feel like the longer you wear these, the more transfer proof they're going to get. So obviously you're not going to want to like eat or drink right after putting them on, but I'm so impressed by this lip product. This is so fun. I can't wait to try out the other colors. Do you want me to swatch them? Let's just go ahead and do that. So we have the shade here called Red Latex, which is obviously going to be a red, but let's see what kind of red it is, if it's a cool tone red. Wow, that is like a blood red. That is beautiful. Ooh, I really like that color. Wow, this one is very dark. This one is in the shade Wine Latex. So, wow, that is dark. That is very dark. That's so beautiful. Oh my god, that is such a cool color. I wonder if I have a lip liner that I could use this with, or even layer it over a lipstick or something. That is really fun. I really like these so far. I'm so grateful that she sent them to me to try out. So that's gonna be it for the look. Don't forget to check out Katie's channel and let me know how you feel about this. I definitely feel like it came together, and it's one of those looks that I wasn't really worried about when I started, which I can't really say that about all of the palette bingos or face-offs that I've done. So yeah, this was really fun. Thank you so much for watching. As always, if you want to see my face-off playlist, I will have that up on the screen. And if you're new, I would love it if you would consider subscribing, and I will see you in my next one.